Hello and welcome to Mathematical Coaching Center. Today in this video we'll continue our discussion on ratio and proportion. This is the fourth part of the video, and if you have not seen the first three parts, the link will be given in the description. But before we start, my name is Umang Khawas, and if you have any problem in learning mathematics, then consider subscribing this channel.
See the first question. The first question says, let us find the fourth proportional to 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5. Okay. So how do we solve this kind of question? We'll start by writing. Okay. Solution. Let the fourth proportion be x. We assume the fourth proportional to be x. Then, after assuming this, what do we get? We get 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5 and x. Okay, these four numbers 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5 and x will be in proportion. So then 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, x are in proportion. They are in proportion. So that is 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4 is equals to 1 by 5 is to x. So this is what we get. Okay. So this is in ratio form. So we'll change this into fraction form. So this will be 1 by 3 whole divided by 1 by 4. So this will be equal to 1 by 5 divided by x. Now here we can see that 1 by 3 is being divided by 1 by 4. Okay, or 1 by 3 is being divided by 1 by 4. Okay, we are dividing 1 by 3 by 1 by 4. That means it is same as multiplying it with 4 by 1. You are dividing by 1 by 4 means it is multiplying by inverse of this, that is 1 by 4. If you write it in inverse, that means 4 by 1. So this will be equal to 1 by 5 is again divided by x, that is x by 1. So it is multiplying by 1 by x. So or we'll have 4 by 3 is equals to 1 by 5x. So after that what we do? We will just cross multiply this. We will cross multiply with 5x to 4 and 3 into 1. So let us do it here. So 5x into 4 is 5 4s are 20x, or okay, 5 4s are 20x and 3 into 1 is 3. So or x is equals to 3 by 20. So what is the value of x? X is equals to 3 by 20. And what is x? X is the fourth proportion. So this is the required answer. So we can conclude, therefore, the fourth proportion is 3 by 20. This is the required answer. So this is how we solve this kind of question. Okay. So let us see the next question. The next question says, find the third proportional to 5 and 10. So we need to find the third proportional. So here also we'll start by writing solution. Let the third proportional be x. So what is the third proportional? We are assuming it to be x. So after assuming it to be x, then what do we have? Then if x is the third proportional, that means 5, 10, x. Okay, 5, 10 and x will be in continued proportion. So they will be in continued proportion. Okay, this is okay. Right, proportion. It's right, proportion. Okay, proportion. So 5, 10, x is in continued proportion. That is, if they are in continued proportion, what does it mean? That is, it means the ratio of the first two numbers, that is 5 and 10, okay, will be equal to the ratio of the second and the third, that is 10 is to x. So this is what we get. So we'll convert this into fraction form. So we have 5 by 10 is equals to 10 by x. Okay, so or we'll cancel this. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, so we'll have half is equals to 10 by x. So we'll cross multiply this. So after cross multiplication, x into 1 is x and 2 into 10 is 20. So what is the value of x? The value of x is 20. So what was x? X was the third proportional. So we can conclude, therefore the third proportional is 20. So the value of the third proportional is 20. Okay. Okay, let us see the next question. The next question says, find the mean proportional to a minus b and a cube minus a square b. We need to find the mean proportional of the two numbers, and what are the two numbers? A minus b and a cube minus a square b, and here it is given that a is greater than b. Okay, so here also we will start by saying the same thing, that let x be the mean proportion. So let the mean proportional be x. So if you are assuming x to be the mean proportional, then what do we have? Then the values a minus b, first value, okay. The second value will be x because it is the mean proportional, and the third value will be a cube minus a minus b. So these are the three values, okay, and x is the mean proportion, and they will be in continued proportion. Then a minus b, x, and a cube minus a square b, they are in continued proportion. Okay, they are in continued proportion. They are in continued proportion. So that is the ratio of the first and second, that is a minus b is to x, will be equal to the ratio of the second and the third, that is x is to a cube minus a square b. So this is what we get. Or changing this into fraction form, we have a minus b by x is equals to x by a cube minus a square b. Okay, so this is what happens after converting this into fraction form. Now what we will do is we will cross multiply. So x into x is x cube and a minus b into a cube minus a square b. So after multiplying, what we have? X into x is x square is equals to, this into this will give us a minus b into a cube minus a square b. So this is what we get after multiplication, cross multiplication. Now we need to find the value of x. So we have x squared. So let us solve this first. That is on the right hand side. What we have on the right hand side. So a minus b is a minus b only. And if we take out a common from here, so here it is a cube means a into a, that means there are 3 a's here and there is 2. So we'll take out 2a, that means a square. We have taken out a square common, so we have out of 3 we are taking out 2a out of this bracket, so we have 1a remaining. We have already taken out a square common, that means b is remaining. So or x square is equal to, so we can write a square and we can multiply this. A minus b into a minus b will give us a minus b whole square. So what is the value of x square? X square is a square into a minus b whole square. So square rooting both the sides. So okay, let's do it here. So we'll write square rooting both sides. What do we get? We get x is equals to under root of a square a minus b. Okay. So this is something we get. So x square, square rooting x square, or square root of x square is x. So here also it is a square a minus b whole square. So square root can be separated for x square and a minus b whole square. So we'll get a into a minus b. Okay. So square root of a square is a and square root of a minus b whole square is a minus b. So therefore x is equals to a square minus ab, or you can keep it like this also, a into a minus b and a square minus ab will be the same thing. So what is the value, what was x? X was the mean proportional and we got it to be a square minus ab. Therefore we can conclude the mean proportional is a square minus a. So this is the mean proportion, that is a square minus ab. Yeah. Okay. So let's see this type of question. The question says, what number should be subtracted from each of the numbers 23, 30, 57 and 78. We have 4 numbers and we are asked to subtract some numbers, okay, and so that the remainder are in proportion. So after subtracting whatever number we get, they will be in proportion. They will be in proportion. Here also we will start by saying the same thing. And what is that? That is, let x be subtracted. Let x be subtracted. So then after subtracting, then what do we get after subtracting? 23 minus x, because we are subtracting x from 23. Subtracting x from 30, what x from 30, what we get? 30 minus x. Same thing with 57, 57 minus x, and in 78 we get 78 minus x. So these are the 4 numbers where we are subtracting x, and after subtracting whatever remainder you get, what should they be in? They should be in proportion. Okay, after subtraction the remainder should be in proportion. So are in proportion. So this is what you need to. Okay, so let x be subtracted. So then 23 minus x, 30 minus x, 57 minus x, 78 minus x are in proportion. So after subtracting, the numbers that we get will be in proportion. So that implies, or that is 23 minus x, let's write this in bracket, is to 30. Okay, they are in proportion. That means the first two number, ratio of the first two number, 23 minus x is to 30 minus x, will be equal to 57 minus x is to 78 minus x. So this is what we get. Okay. Now changing this into fraction form, let's change this into fraction form, or 23 minus x divided by 30 minus x. So this will be equal to, from here we have 57 minus x divided by 78 minus x. So this is what we have. So or now cross multiply this, 78 minus x should multiply 23 minus x, and 30 minus x should multiply 57 minus x. So we'll have 23 minus x into 78 minus x. So this will be equal to, so same thing with 57 minus x and 30 minus x. So this will be equal to, or now 23 minus x should multiply 78 minus x. So that means 20 should multiply 78 in x. So it will give us 23 into, what is 23 into 78? It is 1794. Okay, 23 into 78 is 1794. 23 into minus x is minus 23 x. Done with 23. So we'll do with minus x. So x into 78x is 78x, and minus into plus is minus. So x into x is x square, minus into minus is So this is what we get after multiplication on the left hand side. So here on the right hand side, what do we have on the right hand side? 57 minus 30. 57 into 30 will give us 1710. Okay, 1710. So you can check the multiplication, okay, in the rough work. So 57 minus x will give us 57x. X into 30 give us 30x, and x into x will give us plus x square. So this is what we get after multiplication on the right hand side. Now we have 1794 23x 78, sorry, x plus x square on the left hand side. We have this numbers on the right hand side. Here we can see that x square and x square are same on the left hand side and the right hand side. So we'll cancel x square and x square because this is plus x square plus x square. One is in the left hand side, the other one is in the right hand side. So or after that we can do 1794 minus what will be 23x minus 78x. It is 101x. Here it is minus, here also it is minus, same sign. We will add. Okay, adding will give us 101, and we use the number of a bigger. We use the sign of a bigger number. So same thing on the right hand side also, 1710. There is no number here, so x and x will be added because negative and negative. So it will give us 5, 6, 7, 8. So 87x. Okay, so this is what we get on the right hand side. Now we'll bring all the numbers that contains x on the left hand side, all the numbered part on the right hand side. So after taking all the number containing x on the left hand side, so I'll bring 87 onto this side, and I'll take 1794 onto the right hand side. So or 101x, bringing 87 onto this side, we have, so sorry, this is minus 101x. Bring 87 onto this side will give us plus 87x. So this will be equal to 1710 is already in the right hand side. Taking 1794 on the right hand side will give us minus 1794. So or now this is minus and this is plus, so we opposite inside, so we need to subtract. So we'll get 14x, and we use the sign of a bigger number, so minus 14x. Okay, on to the right hand side we have the plus here, and it is minus, opposite inside both we subtract, so it will give us 84, and we use the sign of a bigger number, that is minus. So this is what we get after subtraction. So here it is minus, here also it is minus, we can cancel this negative signs on both sides. So or 14x will give us 84, or x is equals to 84 by 14. So we'll do the cancellation. Okay, so we'll cancel it by 2, 2 7s are 14, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4. So it is 42 by 7. So I can see again, we can cancel this with 7 also. 7 1 7, 7 6 are 42. So therefore, what is x? X is equals to 6. So this is the value of x. And what was x? X was a number that was subtracted. So we can conclude, therefore 6 needs to be subtracted. Okay, so what is the question? What number should be subtracted? So 6 needs to be subtracted. So this is how we solve this kind of question.